season and just his 13th of his career. White steps away for three, just 5 for 21. His first bucket. Now San Antonio leads 5-0. Bledsoe playing with confidence, misses. George with the handles, the hiccup inside, and the spoon feed to Ivica Zubac. Of Murray had a triple-double, second of his season this year for the Spurs. Last time out in this building, knocks down the mid-range jumper. It's a 4-point lead for the Spurs. George, reorganizing in mid-flight and lays it in. His first field goal. He's got 4. Called him a 6'10" Randy Johnson. Could throw in the 90s. Bledsoe unfettered to the cup.
Well, Brian, you mentioned the fact that of all games for him to miss, this one's so vital because San Antonio plays so many of those wing-type players.
George casually gets around him. Great ball movement to Batum. Now back in the corner to an open George for three. It's good. George makes his first three. Side. I think Young's a nice pickup for the Spurs. He's always had a nice career. Here's Zubac. The drive and the dish to Wamir Coffey for three. Zoo with the rebound. And punches it in. 18. George, he got away with a carry, loses the ball. Ultimately, Murray ahead of everybody and gets to the rim and lays it in gently. A whistle. Luke Kennard goes to Isaiah Hartenstein. There's a high-energy group out there. Kennard tries to play a two-man game with Hartenstein, calls his own number, and knocks it in.
Lonnie Walker reached the level that they predicted it would happen when he was first drafted.
Reggie Jackson, first quarter. Clippers have struggled in that category, but will take an advantage into the second frame. Despite the turnover there, 6 giveaways in the first quarter. What a move by Walker. Goes to the outlet. Paul George. George given some space and knocks it down. He's 4. Bledsoe looking for Kennard. Twisting away from the defense, the southpaw launches and knocks McDermott off the line. Misses inside. Here comes Coffey into the paint. Kicks it back outside to Kennard for three. It's good for Kennard. I didn't have to do much else. He's saying he's enjoying the challenge of coaching and teaching these young players. And you can see by some of them, in particular DeJounte Murray, they have shooting the ball much better than they did the other night against the Chicago Bulls. Paul George lobs it to Zoo. Makes the flush. Points in 3 minutes, 7-point Clipper lead.
So it's 8 turnovers for the Clippers, which have led to 12 points.
Murray chased around by Coffey. It's around the defense, gets into the lane, hands it off inside to Jones, who's done all of his damage in front of the iron. You can see that rebounding. Young runs inside. You can credit Brian Shaw for making Murray now with 13, 52-44. Careless turnover, and once again, Murray is off to the races. This might be, by my count, his third wide open. Brandon Boston with 2 minutes to play. Working around the horn, far side to George. Late on the clock. Step away three. Wow. Paul George. Bouncing all over the place is just something that you just can't take for granted. Murray rips the cords on a three. He now has 18. Another block for San Antonio after it looked like a wide open layup for the Clippers. And have outscored the Clippers 33-30. The high-scoring second frame. George lowers his shoulder. Bump going up. Count it, and a foul. And Murray, as if he was shot out of a cannon, goes down the middle of the floor. White tight ropes the baseline. Goes back to Murray. Great feed inside to an open Eubanks, who cocks it back to protect the basketball, but have gotten very careless with it of late. Really cost him an opportunity against Chicago, and it is given up now. Bledsoe hesitates on the three, pulls the trigger, and knocks it in huge. Reggie for three. It's good. That headband. Hands to Kennard, looking to break the tie at 69. Skip pass to Jackson. Up top to Coffey for three. Jackson, a tough shot for three. Tough for who?
The bench area of San Antonio by the time you finish that shot up.
He's becoming a high-volume three-point shooter. Young counted and another turnover. 18 of them for the Clippers. Jones denied by Jackson. Warfare at the rim. Jackson lobs to Hartenstein. He rattles the street. Jackson down the lane, off the window, down the hatch for Reggie. Reggie Jackson. 14-2 run in the third quarter. Clippers have the ball to start the final frame. Boston, good look at a three. Oh, his first NBA triple. Clippers 86, San Antonio 71. Young bullies his way to the rim on Harten's.
Against much bigger players.
Boston from the wing to the lane to the rim. Counted and a foul and send that young man. Spurs at 42%. Leather larceny. Bledsoe with the defense in his rear view. A nice contest there by McDermott, but 45 seconds away from closing down this homestand. A very impressive 5-1. Murray knocks down McDermott. Johnson for three. Just the third three for San Antonio. Bledsoe. And the Clippers have gone ice cold now in the third. Now 3 for 13. White the other way. And he lays it in. Murray knifing his way to the cup, misses. It's a rebound, goes to Ivica Zubac. 91-82 Clippers. Jackson, a quick trigger three, and is good. Now 7 to shoot. Jackson for three. It's good. A couple of minutes are played here for the Clippers. And a runaway from San Antonio. George into the paint, off the window and in. 32 for Paul George. Minutes remains. George down the lane, blocked by Eubanks. Loose ball up for grabs, goes to White. Bumped by Kennard, no whistle. McDermott for three. It's good. 5 for 16 from behind the stripe. Johnson for three. It's good. He has been perfect so far in this young season. Johnson misses inside, gets his own rebound, and follows it up and follows it in. 103-92. Boston does need to get it across half court here. I don't know how active the Clippers will be on these possessions. Well, never mind. Boston for three. It's good. And so is he. Career high 13 points for Brandon Boston. The crowd that stays stands as one. A near perfect homestand for the Clippers. They go 5-1. And after a